Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having yourself a great day. I'm doing okay, and today we're going to talk about something different. Normally I'm doing unboxing videos of Disney figures and other fun stuff, and today I'm actually going to talk to you about a medical condition that I have. It's actually two different things this month. It is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's also Ehlers Danlos Syndrome Awareness Month. Actually, I have both of those things, but we're going to only talk about one today, at least in this video. We're going to talk about Ehlers Danlos Syndrome. And if you don't know what that is, I didn't either at the beginning. And I actually didn't know until I was in my 30s what it actually was. I will start off by telling you a little bit about myself real quickly. I could go on forever because my life's been crazy, but originally was born in Rhode Island in 1970, so I'm kind of old. And when I was born with a hole in my heart, and I was sick all the time, so I wasn't able to have that fixed until I was 3 years old, and then they put a Teflon patch in to fill the hole in. And I did fine all the way up until I was 30 something when I actually had a heart attack. But before that, I happened to be out with my wife somewhere. We went on vacation in Pittsburgh, and I was sitting down somewhere with her, and all of a sudden I felt a really sharp pain in my lower spine. It literally felt like someone walked up and stuck a needle in my back. And shortly after that, I started having problems walking, and I had a lot of pain in my right leg and in my spine. And at that time, I went to many doctors and trying to figure out what was causing all my problems. And I eventually found out that I had Ehlers Danlos Syndrome. And they actually do a bunch of tests to figure that out. I'm not going to do all of them to show you, but because you can look this up. But I kind of want to just give an awareness and give my my view on it and how it affects my life. When I was younger, I always thought it was cool that I was double jointed, as they would say, and which isn't really a thing. And I used to dislocate my thumb all the time when I would thumb wrestle, and I would kind of cheat that way because then they couldn't get my thumb. And it was fun until I got older, and then I started getting pains in my thumb. And actually, eventually, a big cyst grew on here, and I had to have it removed. It was becoming very painful and hard to use my left hand. But another thing is that I can put my elbow out the other end, and then I have tons of excess skin. And that's not because I'm old or anything, because that does happen. I've had that most of my life. I also have velvety skin. It's almost like silk. So when you touch my hands, it's very soft, and which is a nice thing because I can't stand callousy hands. And neither does my wife, so good for her. Or lucky for her, I should say. But it's unfortunately taken over my life a lot. As I become older, things continue to get worse. I had to have a laminectomy and have 2 vertebrae removed from the back of my spine so that I could walk. It took me a little bit to recover from that. I had to learn how to walk again. And it wasn't quite as bad as I was expecting it to be. I was a strong-hearted person, and I was determined to try to get back to the way I was. And unfortunately, it still comes and goes, but wasn't nearly as bad. I could have been unable to walk at all. So I ended up also having a heart attack, and then needing I was given 18 months to live if I didn't have heart surgery. And obviously I had it or I wouldn't be here. That was back in around 2010. And then I had the surgery in 2011. And so now I have a mechanical heart valve, and then I have a pacemaker that's right here. And eventually I'll tell you more stories about all these things. I just don't want to make a like 5-hour video. So I just kind of want to give the gist of things. But basically, I have a lot of pain because of the connective tissue in my body. My joints rub together often because they lose the tissue elasticity, and I'm on one of the strongest pain meds that you can actually be on. It's actually normally given to people who are dying from cancer, and I don't like it because it's actually destroying my teeth, because it's not a normal pill that you take or an injection. It's actually a patch, and it goes on the inside of your mouth, and it dissolves within like 15 or 20 minutes. But I didn't find out this until later on, and it eventually was put into the brochure, which I have to show you sometime. Is insane. It's like this big of a sheet, tiny print, and it just gives you all the things about the medication. It's actually a dangerous medication. You can OD on it. Although this is the reason it's a patch is it's a 12-hour release. At least it's supposed to be, but my body burns right through it. So that's unfortunate for me. So I do take it twice a day, and it does help somewhat with pain, but I'm always in pain. You usually always see me wearing sweatpants or a sweatshirt. I wear very loose fitting clothes because anything that touches my body hurts. I don't wear regular socks. Actually, most of the time I wear, even in the summertime, I wear big fluffy, you know those fat socks that you wear for wintertime? I wear those most of the time because there's not much elastic at the top, and otherwise I literally feel like my legs are in a vice if I wear normal socks, and it's just being squeezed, and causes severe pain. I had to wear them the other day, regular socks, and I was dying. And I can't do much. I get extremely tired because I also have chronic, well, I have numerous things. I'll give a list all at some point. I have also have chronic pain syndrome, which on top of the Ehlers Danlos makes you extremely tired. That's kind of one of this disorder is unfortunate because it's not like you see me in a cast or I'm in a wheelchair, so you just look at me and you're like, oh, he's fine. And that's unfortunate with a lot of disorders. People just assume you're okay because they don't see something wrong with you, and that's not the case. Sometimes, I know it's a horrible thing to say, but sometimes I'm just like, wished I had something else. And I'll admit, I've even said, I'd rather just wish I had cancer or something, that I, knew what I had, because I have so many other medical issues that I don't have an answer for. And then at least I'd know, because I'm also bipolar, so I fight keeping myself alive every day. Because of the Ehlers Danlos is so depressing. There's so much. I'm not a person who sits around and does nothing. And lately I've literally been in bed every single day for months now. I only got to bed like 4 or 5 hours a day, and that's not normally me. I'm a very hyper person normally, so I get up and do tons of things. So laying in bed is very hard for me to do. I don't like being that type of person. So that's one reason I do all my other videos, is I try to keep myself sane, because there's many times I just, cry myself to sleep, and I just sometimes, it's horrible to say, but I'm just like, I don't want to wake up. So yeah, I was trying not to cry through this video. And I don't want sympathy from anyone. I just wanted to, let people know about this disorder. And normally I say it out full as Ehlers Danlos Syndrome, because the abbreviation EDS is also erectile dysfunction, and I do not have that. So sometimes I kind of wish I just had something else simpler. But sadly, so many doctors do not know anything about it. My family doctor has to do research all the time, but usually I end up finding out information myself, or talking to others, and that's one reason I wanted to do these videos. so that I can, you know, discuss with other people who have questions about it. I've done a ton of research, and as with anything, it's nice to finally know what's wrong with you. But unfortunately, I've run into a lot more issues now. When I get COVID in 2020 or 2021, I get it really bad twice. And so now I have a problem with one of my lungs. I think part of it is collapsed. And I have trouble breathing. I can't lay on my left side. I have trouble anyways because of my pacemaker. And it's just so tiring. And I want to be able to do things and go places. I'm trying to save money to go away to Europe with my wife. I'm actually losing my eyesight. I can't see well. I see like 4 or 5 of everything, and it's extremely blurry. And because of that, my eyes have to strain, and then I now have migraines every single day. And I'm trying to deal with that because I'm not supposed to be taking Excedrin because I'm on blood thinners. So I'm trying to get on a medication for that. And yeah, I'm gonna do more in-depth videos. It's taken me 31 days to do this video because it was intended to be at the beginning of the month when the, you know, awareness started, and then I kept trying every day, and I accidentally deleted my entire video the other day. So that's my other problem. My memory is a disaster. I can usually only remember one day, then I lose the information the following day. And so I also have been doing videos, so a lot of videos, so I can remember things and enjoy stuff I've done. And so I hope it's not crazy informative in this video, but I'm going to be doing more. That's kind of what I wanted to point out and just let you know, so you're aware of it. And that's kind of the point of the video. And I'll definitely be doing a lot more. And if you have any questions about Ehlers Danlos, you can always look things up. I know people don't like to do it these days. They're just expect to know something or, you know, be given information all the time, and I do my best to do so. So I hope this video was a little helpful, and just to give you insight of what I go through every day. And I have great respect and sorrow for those who also have to go through it. I've seen other people with Ehlers Danlos who have a lot more worse issues and have dislocations that are really horrible and painful. I do have them often. On my toes dislocate when I walk sometimes, and as do I have issues with my knees and all my joints basically, and I'm in pain all the time, and it just sucks. But I just wanted to let you know, and I'm going to be doing more videos. I'm going to wrap this one up. I didn't want to ramble on forever because I'm well known for that after I start talking about something. So I hope to, if you do have Ehlers Danlos, that you maybe make a comment, and you know, we can discuss, and hopefully I can help you out with learning more about it. So I'll catch you all in the next video. Hopefully it's still running.